So guys, what do you think? I mean, how would you apply this in your life? Mark, there may be some folks you know with anxiety in your life.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, first of all, everybody, right? So
Right.
everybody's dealing with it. Everybody has that internal critic, but most people just are like, that's just the way it is. It's always been like that. So it's gonna continue to be like that. So if we could get this in front of them, right? And it's easily consumed and digested, there's could be an aha enlightenment moment for somebody, which would be amazing. And I love it, even if you don't think it's fully original, which I'm sure it is, right? Because you're definitely the author that creates and colors it and makes it in a package that's easily digested. It's a refresher. Like I consumed Anthony Robbins when I was younger. I consumed Norman Peale. I consumed Wayne Dyer. I used to just love listening and reading those self-help gurus. So anytime I could get my hands on something that will help sharpen that saw, I'm down. I'm down, but I don't have the time, Dr. Joe. Like you said, like I definitely don't have the time that I used to. I mean, this was my early 20s that I was reading and listening to all those. And it certainly helped set a foundation, but it's like continuing education. You need to have that continued education on these strategies because you find yourself letting that critic start to get to you. And you're like, oh, well, I guess that's just the way it is. I
Yeah,
love it. I love the laugh. Your laughter it is. What is that oxytocin? Dr. Joe, the laughter.
big part of it is, yeah.
Yeah.
There are few neurochemicals at play, but certainly oxytocin, serotonin, even some dopamine is in there. Um, but yeah, we laughing is just, I mean, it's such a gift. So, I mean, I don't know if I told you the one story. It's one of my books that's going to come out. I had a patient who had attention deficit, young girl. She was maybe 13, 14 when she came to me and was not doing so well in school. Uh, Parents were reluctant, but she went on some Ritalin and she did great. And remember, whenever we add a medicine, all we're doing is making a small change in the biological domain. You change the environment of those brain cells, you change the response. There's no sickness, there's no pathology. You change an environment, you change response. And she did great. And then a couple of years went by, and she's now about 16 years old or so, and her grades started to slip, and she started to not do so great. Um, and her parents bring her in, and I said, you know, so how are things going? And she gave me the silent treatment. Have you ever had that with an adolescent, where they just do the silent thing, and it's like a wall has gone up? And I knew that this was her strategy. And I said, it's great. It's a great strategy. You're not saying a word. I understand. You've already won this round. Nothing. Nothing. Just wondering. So what's going on at school? Here your grades aren't doing so well. Nothing. And so sessions going on. Her mom's in the room there as well. And I said, look, I've just got one question I need you to answer. Just one question. Are you still taking the Ritalin? And she looks at me and scowls and she said, yeah, I'm shoving it up my ass. I said, well, no wonder it's not working. You're taking it wrong. If you shove it up your ass, it's not going to do a thing. You have to take it by mouth and it'll work better. So she started laughing. Mother was like, started laughing, and she went back on her medicine. So use humor all the time in this. It's just, and I think people don't expect it. So you use humor in your work, right?
All the time,
Yeah.
all the time. And sometimes, and again, it's something you build up to, but it's very often that I have people come in to tell me very painful childhood stories. But as they're telling me, there's such a level of trust, and we can look at each other and just laugh at what was your parent thinking?
Yeah.
And being able to separate out and say, I don't know what that was, but looking back, there is something really funny about that. And I don't mean, again, not everybody can do that in not every situation, but some things that were painful before, they can somehow, in the presence of another person, see the humor.
Yeah. But it takes a great skill to be able to do that. It's certainly
Yeah.
not every clinician can do that.
Yeah. And certainly that's not every person that I do that with or all the time.
Yeah.
But it's, I guess, my point is that the level of trust that I have with some people and the extended relationship, the way I do therapy is people come in and out across their lifetime.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've had people that I've known for many, many years.
Right. And then they may not need work for years, right? And then they come back.
Correct. Yeah.
Absolutely. Totally get it. Absolutely great to have that connection. Yeah, I mean, one of the things about the IM we say is, respect leads to value and value leads to trust. And with trust, you can share your secrets because you're not going to be seen as less valuable.
Stretch the cat.